future look like for the facade industry? For one company, it's increasingly digital. I'm Ellen Rogers, editor of U.S. Glass Magazine, and I had an interactive, hands-on experience when I spent the day at Schüco USA's New York Showroom and Virtual Construction Lab, or VCL. The company is dialed into the next generation of not only facades, but how buildings will be designed, specified, and constructed. The VCL is focused on bringing advanced digital technology to the company's range of building products. The tools and resources allow customers to see and experience the project early on, helping to mitigate potential risks. I sat down with Attila Arian, president of Schüco USA, who told me that facade designs are becoming increasingly complex, and that's a key reason for providing these unique tools and services. Having something like this lab, what significance does it bring to the industry, whether it's for customers or architects or just the construction industry? What is important about having this?
Well, what we are observing in the marketplace is that the designs are getting more and more complicated. People simply don't want to have anymore a glass box, square and fair, I keep calling it. They want to have designs with special type of glass, special glass heights, and so on. And these designs are getting more and more complicated, and that inside of a shop drawing or a 2D world in general, we cannot essentially imagine all those details, right? So tools like what we are providing here are enabling us to coordinate the work with other trades better, to make the design become more touchy and feely.
TJ DeGagnier, director of the company's VCL, says the studio provides a lot of benefits, particularly given the changing construction environment. Why is this important from both a marketing perspective, but also for the future of construction? Why is something like this important?
Of course, visualization is, from a point of view of a client architect, have quite a significant value. And that brings the very advanced technology at a level that a lot of people can respond to, a lot of people can relate to. From the other aspects, like R&D aspects, when you have tools such as we both have here and create here, gives us the opportunity to take elements that are either fairly well designed and take them to the next level, or come up with a completely new products. Analog to our VCL is all the automobile companies that have these concept group that makes these concept cars that out of maybe 10, maybe one will make the light of the day. But during the development of other 10, you will develop things that could be used, like ABS brake or Tiptronics or something that will be used in the development of other products. So that is the main, one of the main elements that we're bringing to the table.
The VCL also allows Schüco to stay tuned in to how the industry's product needs are evolving. One of these areas is in acoustics, which is becoming an increasingly important focus area. You mentioned acoustics, and we've actually talked a lot or heard a lot about acoustics today. Where do you see that? Is that kind of the big topic now?
The main issue is, from an environmental condition, a lot of high-rise residential buildings are being built, and they will be susceptible to higher levels of noise. So for the past 10 years, there has been a lot of attention to acoustics. The other side of the coin is the fact that there is a very limited knowledge of acoustics for facades, and in particular windows and glazing elements. The glass itself is a factor. And Schüco is perhaps the only company, I'm pretty sure the only company that has an in-house acoustic facility. We use that facility to be able to validate the software, so the software can be used at different locations for both design purposes as well as R&D purposes. And this is extremely, extremely important for us.
In addition to the VCL, the location also has a showroom where the company can highlight and demonstrate a variety of its products. Spencer Colhane, Senior Building Envelope Specialist, told me the showroom is the hub of activity, allowing visitors to get hands-on with the products.
We have several of these showrooms around the world, and key areas that we're servicing architects, contractors, installers, and really giving them a space where they can get hands-on with our product. We have a lot of reference projects in this area, but it's different when you have a dedicated space that allows people to interact with what they might be using on their project, and we don't need special permissions to get access to a building that's been put up or is currently under construction. So out of this office, we do architectural advising and project management for projects that we have in construction in the area. We also have the VCL, which is doing a whole nother scope of services for our company. But this really makes this office in New York City a hub of activity for all of the Schüco interaction, let's call it. And our office, this space, has become a function space for activities that they participate in. So hosting, forums or having technical talks and learning sessions with industry experts, sometimes totally disconnected from the products that we sell, but more to encourage the industry as a whole to keep improving and to keep having this dialogue about, how can we make better buildings through better facades. So it's really a dynamic space in that way. It's not just about showing the products, but more about having conversations about projects and process and where the industry is at in general.
Before my visit was complete, I had to try out the virtual reality glasses. I was able to walk through a house, opening and closing the different doors and windows. It was a lifelike project interaction experience. Thanks for joining us. I'm Ellen Rogers.